My mother was one of the most compassionate people that I've ever known. Selfless, caring, put most people's interests ahead of her own. She was always that person in the room that was watching over people and was always there for her family and made her family first. I lost my mom when I was 12 years old, and my entire life after that was shaped by that experience. So I didn't feel like I had a place to go to talk about what I was going through. I didn't have somebody to identify with. I would have loved to have somebody my same age that I could talk with about it. I struggled mightily with the loss of my mom. When I finally got into a position where, I could help and use my platform as an NFL player to give back, it was pretty easy for me to make the determination as to who I wanted to help. And I knew all the trials and tribulations and struggles that I had could have been avoided if I would have had some support at that moment of tragedy. And so that's why Judi's House was born. Well, it's named Judi's House in honor of my mom, who was the most compassionate person that I've ever known. She was a nurse by trade, and she was the one that was always caring for other people ahead of herself. We try to instill the values that my mom represented in her life at Judi's House of compassion, respect, and accountability. And it was founded so that no child should ever have to feel alone in grief.
We've learned so much from the over 8,000 individuals who have walked through our doors and courageously shared their story. But we know that we're just barely scratching the surface and have more work to do. And to us, that means reaching as many children and families as we can in Metro Denver, but also empowering other communities to be able to support their children and families.
We are currently at capacity at Judi's House. We can't serve any more children than we currently serve on a yearly basis. And so for the future, rather than build more Judi's Houses, we have decided to invest in creating knowledge and sharing knowledge. And that's the establishment of the Judith Ann Greasy Institute, which will take what we do here at Judi's House and make it available and accessible to more and more children and families every single day.
We were so fortunate to be able to purchase another lovely home right across the street from Judi's House for our amazing staff. And we're excited that at JAG Institute, we'll be able to reach even more children and families through evaluation and research efforts and by training and educating others in this model of care.
I do believe that Judi's House and JAG Institute have a tremendous opportunity, not only to continue to serve the families and the need in Denver, but we have an opportunity to really change the way people think about the issue of childhood bereavement. But it's our hope that there's no child anywhere that has to feel alone in grief.